Imagine this. You're driving down Route 66 in 1968. It's late afternoon. The sun's dipping low and those glowing red and yellow signs start flickering to life. The smell of frying oil drifts from the roadside diners and you can almost taste the salt in the air. Every mile, another neon promise. Burgers, fries, milkshakes, the flavor of America's golden age. But here's the strange part. Many of those glowing signs, those family favorites, would vanish almost overnight. Some of them serve millions of meals a week. Others shape the way America eats. And yet, today, they exist only in photographs and fading memories. So, what happened? Why did these fast food empires rise so high, only to collapse into silence? Tonight, on TV Lost Broadcast, we revisit 5 legendary chains that defined a generation and then disappeared. 1. Burger Chef. The almost McDonald's. It could have been bigger than McDonald's. In 1954, Burger Chef opened its first store in Indianapolis, and within 2 decades, it had over 1,200 locations nationwide. They were innovators, the first to create the combo meal and later the fun meal, complete with a toy for kids. 5 years before McDonald's Happy Meal. But behind the counters, the numbers weren't adding up. The company grew too fast, too wide, and too loose. By the early 1980s, rising costs, lawsuits, and competition crushed it. In 1982, Burger Chef quietly closed, and most of its locations were converted into Hardee's restaurants. Still, for those who remember, that red and white logo means something more. It's the memory of a simpler time, when $1 could buy you a burger, fries, and a small piece of happiness. 2. Howard Johnson's. The orange roof of America. If you ever took a road trip in the 1950s, you remember it. That bright orange roof glowing on the horizon, Howard Johnson's, the friendly landmark of American highways. It began as a small ice cream parlor in Massachusetts in the 1920s and grew into a nationwide network of restaurants and motels. With 28 flavors of ice cream and a menu of fried clams, roast beef, and coffee strong enough to keep any traveler awake, Hojo's became a symbol of comfort. But by the 1970s, the interstate system changed travel forever. People stopped lingering. They wanted fast, cheap drive-through service. Howard Johnson's, with its waiters, real plates, and long menus, couldn't keep up. The last restaurant closed in 2022. And with it, the final echo of that orange roof disappeared into history. 3. Mr. Donut. The forgotten rival. Before Dunkin' Donuts ruled the morning, there was Mr. Donut. Founded in 1956, it was known for its warm service and donuts that tasted homemade. By the 1970s, it had over 500 stores across America. But in 1990, Dunkin' bought the brand. And every Mr. Donut either closed or was rebranded overnight. In the US, the name vanished. Ironically, the brand survived in Japan, where it's still one of the biggest donut chains today. Back home, all that's left are faded photos, vintage mugs, and the memory of walking into a Mr. Donut on a cold morning. The air filled with sugar, coffee, and the sound of the radio. Don't cook tonight. Call Chicken Delight. If you grew up in the 1960s, that jingle is burned into your memory. Chicken Delight was one of the first fast food delivery chains in America. Long before pizza delivery became a household norm, they were bringing fried chicken and coleslaw right to your door. At its peak, Chicken Delight had more than 1,000 locations across the US and Canada. But their downfall came from their own franchise model. Store owners sued the company, arguing that the headquarters forced them to buy overpriced equipment and ingredients. In 1971, Chicken Delight lost the case, and overnight, Hundreds of franchises rebranded or shut down. Today, you might still find 1 or 2 stores in Canada, but in the US, the brand has become a GOAT. The jingle still echoes, though, a reminder of when fried chicken delivery felt like the future. Founded by NFL legend Gino Marchetti in 1957, Gino's Hamburgers was built on hometown pride. Their slogan, "Everybody goes to Gino's," wasn't just advertising. It was true. They partnered with the Baltimore Colts, served the Gino Giant, their version of the Big Mac, and became a regional powerhouse with over 300 restaurants. But in 1982, Marriott bought Gino's and converted all its locations into Roy Rogers restaurants. Just like that, the brand was gone. No grand announcement, no goodbye campaign. One day it was there, the next day it wasn't. For many, the memory of Gino's isn't just about burgers, it's about community. The local hangout after high school games, the smell of fries on a Friday night, and the pride of supporting a hometown hero. By the mid-1980s, the landscape had changed. Fast food wasn't about family anymore. It was about efficiency, profit, and global expansion. McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's standardized everything, and smaller regional brands couldn't survive the corporate pressure. In just a decade, hundreds of beloved names disappeared. Their neon signs went dark, their recipes lost. And with them, a part of what made roadside America so uniquely alive faded too. But maybe, deep down, that's why we still remember them. Because they remind us of a time when eating out wasn't just convenience, it was an experience. Epilogue, the lost taste of America. Today, if you drive down those same highways, you might see the ghosts. An old orange roof peeking through the trees. A faded sign with missing letters. A cracked parking lot where families once lined up for sundaes and burgers. But if you close your eyes for a second, you can still feel it. The clatter of trays, the hiss of the fryer, the laughter of kids sharing fries in the back seat. It wasn't just fast food. It was the rhythm of American life. The rise and fall of these chains tell us something deeper. That progress always has a price. That sometimes what we call obsolete isn't forgotten. It just lives quietly inside us, waiting for a song, a smell, or a photograph to bring it back. These vanished brands were more than restaurants. They were memories served hot, with a side of nostalgia. Call to action. If this story brought back memories, if you ever ate at a Burger Chef, stopped at a Howard Johnson's, or grabbed a donut from Mr. Donut, hit like, subscribe to TV Lost Broadcast, and share this video with someone who remembers too. Because every memory we share keeps a little piece of that world alive. And somewhere out there, a neon sign might just flicker back to life.